Hi, this is the Bikini Bottoms sewing tutorial. Cut out all the pieces from your fabric. Place one front piece and one back piece right sides together and do the same with the second pair. Stitch them with a straight stitch, making a back stitch at the beginning and at the end of the seam. On one of the seams I leave an opening, I stitch a little bit here, leave an opening and then stitch a small part here. Press the seam allowances to opposite sides. The right side of the bikini bottoms is the side where we stitch the front and back pieces without leaving an opening. Place the front and back pieces right sides together and pin them along the leg opening. Now, in the caption box you can find elastic segment measurements. We will do the leg opening. Take measurement for your size, multiply this measurement by the stretch coefficient of your elastic. Mine is 0.95 and I add 4 cm seam allowance to make it easier to attach the elastic. Measure and cut calculated length of your elastic. Cut the second piece the same length. Find the middle of the elastic and mark a 2 cm seam allowance at each side. Then find the center of the leg opening and transfer this mark on the second leg opening. Attach the elastic with a zigzag stitch. I attach it from the right side of the bikini bottoms. This is the side where we stitch the seam without leaving an opening. Match the middle of the elastic to the middle of the leg opening and match the side seam edge with the seam allowance mark. I leave a small space here about 2 mm because the seam allowances are 7 mm and my elastic is 5 mm. Now trim all the excess fabric. I don't trim places like this, I trim only places like this where there is too much excess fabric. Then turn one layer inside the other. Take one of the side seams and put it inside the bikini bottoms. Then take the side seams and place them right sides together. Make sure the elastic ends are matched together, so when you sew it, both elastics will go to one side. Check from the right side that the leg openings match at the side seam. Then trim all the excess fabric. I leave about 5 mm of seam allowance. Now you have the front piece here, and when you turn it over, the front piece is here too. The back pieces are inside, or you may have it reversed. Now take the upper layer and the bottom layer. There are the front pieces. Match the centers of the pieces and pin them right sides together. Now I pin it all the way to the side seam and I pin the second side to the side seam. Take the caption box again and check the waist elastic segment measurement for your size. Multiply it by the stretch coefficient of your elastic and add 2 cm seam allowance. Measure and cut calculated length of your elastic. Mark a 1 cm seam allowance at each end and then find the middle and the quarter points. Turn it out a little so you can start stitch from the side seam. I place the seam allowances in opposite directions and pin this area. I match the seam allowance mark on the elastic with the side seam, the quarter points with the centers of the pieces, and the center mark on the elastic with the second side seam. Make sure that the waistband elastic is placed on the same side as at the leg opening and stitch it with a zigzag stitch. When you sew a big part, remove the pins and I also trim the threads. Now I pull this side a little. As you can see, the other side goes inside, so I pull it out like this and keep stitching. And just keep going like this until the elastic is fully attached. Next, you need to find the opening you left before and turn the bikini bottoms right side out. Give the bikini bottoms a press first, and now hand stitch this opening to close it like this. That's it, your bikini bottoms are ready. You can find this pattern in my Etsy shop.